Hey everybody, Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, hanging out here at Oasis Bar and Grill. Great bar, great food. We do our radio show here each and every Thursday, so we invite you to come on in and say hi. We're here Thursdays at noon each and every week. Our focus of attention, of course, is on Friday, and boy, we got some really cool opportunities coming on the wagering board heading into a very busy weekend. And of course, that means our friends at oddsworthbetting.com can hook you up with the feature pick of the day. Comes to you right below this video. And I have you hooked up with hockey plays. And boy, the Stanley Cup playoffs have been flat out amazing. And just go to the odds page here for the NHL. Hit the VIP picks button and we'll hook you up with NHL plays. Let's start with Friday in the NBA. Houston is at Dallas. Dallas is a pick, 1 point favorite in this spot. Total on the game, 214.5. Houston with a 2-0 lead. And man, the story in Dallas, Rondo has just made a mess of things for this Mavs team, and we'll see if they get any kind of spark going back at home. But if they don't, man, that could get pretty volatile in Dallas. Mark Cuban, he won't be happy, I guarantee you that. Toronto and Washington, I know they're not happy in Toronto. Washington, 3.5 point favorite in this spot. The total's 195.5. Talked about Toronto before the playoffs. Wonderful regular season, but what about playoff pedigree? Would they be able to change things up when they got to the postseason? Not pretty whatsoever. John Wall's been terrific for the Wizards, and they can take a stranglehold on this series. And again, 3.5 point favorites in the game. The total there's 195.5. And then the Clippers in San Antonio. San Antonio back at home, even. 4 point favorites, total 204.5. Wild basketball game the other night. Duncan played his heart out. Patty Mills looks really good. Clippers, Blake Griffin coughs it up at the end of the game. It goes to overtime. But I'm sorry, does anybody find this entertaining? Watching the hack Jordan. Could you imagine if we get it to the point where the Clippers play Houston, and all they're going to do is foul Dwight Howard and foul this guy, and these people are going to be paying $1,000 a ticket to watch a game of horse? They got to fix that. That's just brutal. But San Antonio, man, back class. They know how to get it done. So it's an interesting Friday, of course, in the NBA. Now, National Hockey League, these games have been amazing. These hockey players just get after it each and every night. Pittsburgh and the Rangers. Rangers up 3-1. Pittsburgh's really made them work hard in this series, but the Rangers in a closeout situation. $1.90 favorite. Total is 5, shaded to the under. Sometimes elimination games can get quirky, with pulling goalies early and change of styles for the teams that are down. Ottawa, Montreal, they didn't change anything. Anderson played great for them the other night. They staved off elimination. Canadians the Senators got the win. Canadians can close them out back at home. Game 5, $1.65. Montreal favored 5 under $1.35 the total there. And said all along, thought Minnesota St. Louis was going to be the best first round series. The winner of this series can go a long way. St. Louis showed a lot of heart the other night. Jumped all over Minnesota early, evened up the series, sending it back home. That's going to be a whale of a hockey game. Now, Major League Baseball on a Friday. We got lots of action, getting these weekend series rolling. Atlanta's at Philly with Wood versus Harang. Lester gets the call for the Cubs at Cincinnati versus Leake. Pittsburgh, Arizona, Cole versus Colemanter. One of the games of note in the National Hockey League. Dodgers, Greinke goes versus Casimir at the Padres. Big game. Get this thing rolling here in the National League West. American League, you look at Toronto at Tampa Bay. In that spot, Dickey, the knuckleballer, gets the bump here against Smiley. Rangers, Rodriguez versus Richards in Anaheim to take on the Angels. And the get-out game is going to be Hughes versus King Felix. Seattle hosting Minnesota on Friday night. It's a busy, busy Friday. Lots of great wagering opportunities, golf matchups throughout the course of the weekend, and the Zurich Open. We've got NASCAR back on the beam, and we are counting down to the Kentucky Derby and Pacquiao Mayweather. Great time of year in Las Vegas. Always a great time. Stop by Oasis. Come say hi. Stop by and check out the feature pick of the day from oddsworthbetting.com, and check me out with hockey plays for you on the odds page right here. Hit the VIP picks button. Brian Blessing in Las Vegas, and we are ready for a busy weekend. We'll be back with you right here again tomorrow.